Hi there, sorry to disturb you. I can see you're strategizing for game week 29, 34 and 37. But may I remind you, the most important decision for this game week is here, the captaincy. Yes. Now in this video, I give you the top 3 captains for game week 27 and whether we can go against that machine Haaland. Now if this sounds good to you, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe and share the video, but also press that bell icon. That way you know when my videos are released. Now you've done that, let's get into it. Let's have a look at the top captain for game week 27. Yes, you guessed it, it's Haaland. Why is it Haaland? City have got 59 goals. They've gone from first, second to third, actually. City and Liverpool and Arsenal above them at the moment. Haaland with 17 goals, though. That's a 29% ratio. He's involved in those goals. It means if they score, he's more than likely going to be involved. When you add the 7 assists, it buffs that up nicely. Looking at his last 5 returns, he's got 5, 8, 2, 13, 5, which is 4 returns from 5. Super consistent, albeit only one double-digit return there. 146 points this season. Incredible when you realize that he's missed 5 or 6 game weeks as well. He's averaging 7.0 points per match, which is first out of all the strikers. When we look at the next fixture and why he's top choice for captaincy, they've got Manchester United at home. If we look at the head-to-heads between these two, Manchester United have beaten them once, 2-1, believe it or not, but the last 2 games, City's beaten them 3-0 and 2-1. I see that Manchester United have only lost 1 game in the last 5, which was against Fulham. They won a nice little run, 4 wins in a row, but then Fulham turned them over in a very poor performance, actually. Manchester United have only conceded 36 goals this season, which is the 6th best in the Premier League. But we must take into account Manchester United have big injuries in defence. This could really hurt them. And Haaland, when you look at his last game, he scored 5 in the FA Cup. This is not looking good for Manchester United, let's just say that. Let's have a look at the second best captaincy for game week 27. Yes, it's Starboy Saka. Now, if there's a player currently more on form than him, please go find him. I don't think it exists. He is literally, if you check the dictionary and say form, they'll have a picture of Saka. Flying, honestly, absolutely flying, and deserves to be here. And to be honest, is very, very close to Haaland this game week. This is a player you can actually go against Haaland. Me personally, and I'll tell you why as we look through the stats there. First of all, Arsenal have gone ahead of City for most goals scored in the Premier League. They're currently second with 62 goals. Saka's taken his percentage up. He's got 13 goals, which is a 21% involvement in Arsenal's goals, which is lovely. Add the 8 assists, buffs that return rate up nicely. Now, the last 5 returns is where he goes on to another level. Just have a look at this. 10, 15, 15, 9 and a 10. So first of all, that's 5 returns from 5. It's 100%. Consistent is an understatement. But then the double digits, 4 double digits from the last 5. If he got that 9, it's a shame it wasn't a 10. It would have been a clean sweep. As I said, literally burning hot, like oof, fire. I don't know what Arsenal done in Dubai, but they need to go there more regularly. 169 points this season. Again, just having a great season. 6.8 points he's averaging per match, which is unreal. It's the 2nd best in from midfielders. Next fixtures, again, this is another big carrot for us to why we should be able to go against Haaland. He's playing Sheffield United away. Just look at the head-to-heads. 5-0 win for Arsenal. 3-0 win for Arsenal. 2-1 win for Arsenal. So the last 3 matchups have been painful for Sheffield United. But there's more. Sheffield United have only won 1 game from the last 10. In the last 2 games Sheffield United have played at home, they've conceded 10 goals versus Villa and Brighton. 5 goals and 5 goals. To make things even worse, Sheffield United have conceded 66 goals this season, which is the worst in the Premier League. They're on course to being the worst defensive team we've ever seen. And they're coming up, arguably, against the most informed player in the Premier League and informed teams. Arsenal have scored, 26 goals in the last 5 games? As I said, the stars are aligning for us to be able to go against Haaland this game week. And now the third choice. Yes, Ollie Watkins. How can he not be in this list? He fully deserves to be here. He's having an incredible season. And I'll tell you why he deserves to be in this list. 56 goals for Villa, which is close to the top 3. They're 4th on that list. Pretty impressive. Watkins, 14 goals. That's 25% involvement in Villa's goals. Incredible rate. Anything over 20% is lovely. But what makes Watkins unique? Look at his assists. 15 assists this season. That's ridiculous. So that increases that 25% ratio to a ridiculous number. Basically, the consistency is there with it. Last 5 returns, again, to help back up that statement I just said regarding consistency. Have a look. 9, 13, 2, 18, 7. So that's 4 returns from the last 5. Again, super consistent. 2 double digits Very, very impressive when you consider Haaland's only had one double-digit return in the last 5. 170 points this season. I'm sure he's the highest scoring player in FPL so far. Just one of those seasons for Ollie. 6.5 points per match he's averaging, which is second from the forwards. Only Haaland's above him. Next fixture, again, is Luton away. It's a lovely fixture. If you look at the last 3 head-to-heads, I mean, you have to go pretty far for these head-to-heads, as Villa and Luton haven't played each other a lot recently. The 3-1 win for Villa, that was recent. That was this season. But before then, I think you're getting to 2016 and 13. So you could kind of not count them. Too much has changed since then. 3-1 loss for Villa and a 2-0 loss. So that surprised me, actually. Luton got the better of them years ago. Although Luton have conceded 51 goals this season, which is the 3rd worst in the Premier League. And they've also only won 1 game in their last 7 Premier League games. So confidence ain't going to be that high. And I know we've got this thing regarding Luton being strong at home. But in the last 13 home games, they've only won 3. So it goes to show you, when they play a good team, they still lose at home. So all of these are making me think Ollie Watkins is a perfect captain candidate for this game week. I hope you enjoyed that video, but more importantly, I hope you found the video useful. Do me a favor, get in the comments, let me know who you're captaining. I'm always intrigued to see what other managers are doing. I reply to all my comments. Now, before you jump off this video, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share the video. I'm trying to reach my next milestone, which is 400 subscribers, and I can only do that with your help. So on that note, I'm going to wish you good luck, and I'll see you in my next video.